You're watching Beyond
The Field.
So let's just talk general about football. And what type of encouragement do y'all get? Do y'all have any? Do you need more? How you feeling on the sidelines? You feel by yourself? As women, how we feeling?
I was connected with some really good coaches, so I don't really have a negative experience at all as far as like on the sideline or not being included. A couple of times I had to like really tell them stop calling me teen mom because I wasn't a teen mom, but that's what they were used to. But like I'm just I was under Coach Jamal Manor. I was with Marvin Brown and a couple of other coaches, but I respected them for treating me like everybody else. They taught me a lot. I mean, Jamal would send me videos. He would quiz me. He would bring the plays for me. Like he really took pride in making sure I had what I needed to learn what I needed.
And not just waving you off.
Yeah, not waving you off, or not just. I handled a lot of the logistics of running the 6U team and making sure they have what they needed. But like he really made sure I was up to par with my coaching,
right.
And like I'm forever grateful for that because he didn't have to take the extra time to do it. He worked a full-time job. He got his own family. He got all these things going on, but he still made sure that I was being taught just like everybody else, and I was going to be successful moving forward because the reality of it, we can't stay with each other.
Right.
We're not going to be with each other, in the fall and everything. So he just wanted to make sure whatever program I went to next, I was going to be an asset to that program. And so I don't have, I have a positive experience.
So you got
by that.
encouragement.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a point where either you or anybody in here has felt like they weren't supported or encouraged?
I work closely with the team mom, so I feel like I offered them a lot of support, but I also get support from them as well because since I work so closely with them, they can sense when I'm having a bad morning, and it kind of gets me through the day as well. So it's not only me uplifting them, but that they are uplifting me as well.
And you've won the championship a few times.
Yes.
Okay, so how did that make you feel, or how did that continue to motivate you moving forward? Maybe let's jump into the conversation of what's your why, on and off the field.
off the field, just being with them, sharing that moment, traveling, bonding with the kids. It's not just about winning all the time. Because when you lose, it don't feel good. It feel good to win, and it feel real bad to lose. But experiencing that with the kids at a young age helped me to motivate me to teach them to learn to be more safe on the field, do proper techniques on the field, and everything. And I always had the support from my brother, Coach Jay and Rodney, showing me everything. And sometimes they get suspended from a game. I have to call a game, plays and everything. And just the knowledge of learning, reading, videos, coaching clinics, to help me grow with football.
Okay, so you wanted to learn it. And then your why off the field, what keeps you going? Is it your family? Is it your brother's support? Is it
my brother's support,
previous championships?
The kids. Yes, the kids. I love the kids. They're on my heart. Okay. That would keep me going. Family, kids, and football.
Why it's for me.
Come on, Nichole.
So I mean, I love my kids, and it started. Before I had the idea of what I wanted to do, I was there because I wanted my son to play football because I love football. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan.
You got a Cowboys fan there? Yeah. So we can cut her mic off.
I've always loved football, but my why was for me. Like I mentioned earlier, like I was going through a divorce. It was a really dark time in my life, and I wanted something for myself, not for my kids, because I give them everything. But I wanted something for me, something that was going to bring me joy, something to give me a sense of accomplishment after I had just felt that something that was so important to me. And that was my why, off the field. And then I had a second why is for my kids. I want them to see that you can have things in life that tear you down, that bring you to your lowest points, but you always got the strength within you to keep moving. And you're never too old to set goals for yourself and achieve them. And a lot of times we feel defeated. I'm sorry if I'm preaching, but a lot of times we get old and it's like, well, I'm too old to do that, or we'll share our ideas and we'll allow other people to like laugh us out of our dreams, or laugh us out of our goals, things that we want to do for ourselves. And I just want my kids to grow up and say, I saw my mommy or my auntie, trying her hardest, setting goals for herself, doing what she could do. Even if she wasn't always 100% successful, she made it happen. And that's my biggest problem.
No, definitely the kids, being able to give them something different, exposing them to new things, that's definitely always a great thing. You know, for us, what 8-year-olds got to travel to California.
That was an amazing
You know?
trip. And I saw you in action in California. I was
Yes.
like, man, she's doing a lot over there.
Yeah, and then another why is my husband, he had this dream and this vision, and without, you know, me supporting him and being his backbone, it would be difficult for him to achieve it.
Right.
Like, he can do it, but I also give him that structure, and I definitely don't want to see him fail at this thing that he ultimately loves.
Right.
So
Y'all on
that's
the
a
same
huge
team.
why. Right.
Same team. Is there anything in football that we could just do without? Pettiness, drama, anything that you could just live without? Have you ever had a time or a difficult time where maybe you were like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done.
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but we've had females in football for a while because a lot of these men act like some females when it comes to this football game. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I know I'll probably get in trouble, but they got some feminine ways. They're like, y'all gossip.
Who they gossip?
Y'all
We do.
get attitudes.
Who they do,
Y'all
Dre?
hate on each other worse than us so-called women do. So that's definitely one thing we can do. I feel like we gotta have an attitude of more excellence. You know, parents are entrusting us, these organizations, E2E and some other ones. I don't even know all the other ones. They got about 111 different youth football leagues, but I just realized that we always got to maintain a spirit of excellence. That's why I like E2E's name. They trust us, you know, to make sure they're okay, make sure they're learning. But we just gotta always make sure that we as coaches, we as teen moms, we as organizations continue to show these kids the better side. It's not just every kid get a uniform, every kid get a chance to play. We have to impart something in them, or this is just one big waste of time.
That's a fact.
There are times where you go to sleep and you're like, I'm not cut out for this. I can't do this anymore. And what continues you to push forward is, my entire family volunteers. It started out with just me, but if you got to be here, you might as well be helping. I definitely believe everybody puts their time out. I just think that it's harder for women to kind of turn it off. You're always thinking about what's next. I just commend everybody here. Definitely know that we all put a lot into it. I think the guys put a lot into it as well. I think it's totally okay for us to, as they say on Facebook, pause and say, good job, ladies.
I can only imagine you guys are coaching and you still got to think about dinner and your kids' schedule and everything else. So it's a lot.
All right, we're at the end of Beyond the Field. Give us your favorite meal.
It's smothered pork chops with some mashed potatoes and gravy and collard greens.
She's a caterer, by the way.
And you said my go-to meal is tacos.
Come on, tacos! I'm coming to Danielle's house.
Nice and quick.
My favorite food to cook is curry chicken, red beans and rice and cabbage.
Give us your favorite TV show.
My favorite TV show is Hoarders. I think it's a transformation going from messy to clean. I'm just all about transformation.
We like anything Ratchet, so we watch all the Ratchet TV shows.
I don't watch too much TV.
Just say Law and Order SVU. That's my
Law and
second
Order.
favorite.
What's your second favorite?
Law and Order SVU.
Give us your favorite organization.
And my favorite org, I got two of them, the Sandstone Titans and the Sandstone Stallions.
RBA scan.
Favorite order, Richmond Eagles football.
You're watching Beyond the Field.
Anything else you want to say?
What's up?
Power.
Hey. All right, perfect. Thank you.